The Bengals offense, after a long summer, getting ready to go for the first time here in the preseason. And the one we'll be watching is this man at running back.
And this is going to be his first run-through with his new team. He's got a real opportunity, I think, to be an impact player this year. So he'll be looking to do some positive things in the time that he's going to be out there here in this first preseason game.
They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Joe Tryon showing in pursuit that time, and he gets the tackle for loss. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3. Pretty good work there on the carry. And, Charles, you think about it, these starters are only going to get a quarter or so here in this first preseason game. So not many chances for a new running back to show what he can do.
So you make them count. Have a good carry each time they call your number, but also when they don't call your number, carry out your proper assignments. Whether you're blocking, swinging out the backfield for a pass, just do the right things.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10.
On 1, ready?
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TV. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and
the Bengals getting set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach
Entering accessibility screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
What's up, rookie? Welcome to the league. And I truly believe that you're going to be a star. But in order to make it and last in this league, it's going to take hard work. And the grind don't stop, baby. Because right now, the cheetah grinding, baby.
It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Bengals and the Bears, just ahead on EA Sports.
The Bengals offense getting prepared to go to work here in the second week of the preseason. And the one we'll be watching is this man at running back.
And he had a few moments in that first preseason game that made you sit up and take notice. And that's what you're looking for when you're with a new organization. Start compiling some of those moments and let this coaching staff know that you're a guy to be trusted.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Here we go.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
33 yards that time.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
But not much on that run, Charles. No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And the Bengals are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
They'll try again. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
They'll start this drive out on the ground to about the 48-yard line.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that his defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
It's like we've been playing defense in this one. There's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Here we go.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. Now we're going to get a timeout here for an injured player, and that's Jamar Chase, who is in some obvious discomfort right now. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. They run a draw here on 2nd down, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start.
Here we go.
But boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Gun. God.
Burrow will throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Trenton Irwin, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
Here we go.
Hands it off out of the gun. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A quick throw, but incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this 2nd quarter. but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
They'll try and run for it.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Now it's Burrow. Being chased out left. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
Now a short one to Gesicki.
And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left.
Touchdown, Bengals. T. Higgins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, you realize that both sides of the ball were so dominant in this game. And on offense, not only did they score it, but they did it through the air as well as on the ground. Everything was working.
And you know that the guys who scored the touchdowns, who contributed that way, either threw them or ran them, they're going to find our cameras and have a big grin for them. But I hope our cameras find that offensive line. How versatile were they? Move the ball on the ground, move people so they could run it, and then protected their passers so they could throw it.
The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Colts and the Bengals under the lights on Thursday night.
The Bengals offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
One, ready? Start!
They'll run with the 2nd round pick in the April draft. And he'll get about 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Start!
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow.
That's interference. Defense.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Start!
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack. And it's clear why.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be taken down. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
A run on 1st and goal. Marked down at the 6.
On 1, ready?
2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add.
On 1, ready?
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That's to his big tight end, Gesicki.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
Give up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he will score. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. We'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further.
Here we go.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Gun. Shot.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
I'm fine, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set. Shot.
Burrow to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Here we go.
First and goal at the 1-yard
Here we go.
line.
They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His second touchdown of this first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy...
The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down.
Here we go.
To throw, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
To the left side, caught by Chase. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He got loose after the grab, and they couldn't bring him down. A gain of 28. So we've reached halftime here in the final week of the preseason. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The final game on the preseason schedule for these two teams. After this comes final cut downs, and then we get started for real. The countdown is on for the NFL kickoff game on the Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, this is the final dress rehearsal. Still a chance for someone to make a big... The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot. Dot.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he's got a Bengals first down as he gets this up to the 42.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead.
Here we go.
How we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
He'll air one out for Higgins. He's going to be hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it. What a demoralizing play. A big chunk coming. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your...
And he will score again. Touchdown, Bengals. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. And make it a hat trick. That is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they...
The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down.
Here we go.
Here's third down and a few inches.
All he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, Burrow. In trouble, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
On second down, they'll run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
To throw is Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. It covers 63 yards.
Get set.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Now give on the ground. Marked down at the 6. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious.
Here we go. Here we go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
It's 4th down.
It's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. Finish off the preseason unbeaten. They are ready for the regular season, which will kick off in 2 weeks' time.